You know the feeling. You pop onto Instagram and boom, that little green dot shows up next to your profile pic. And just like that, the pressure's on. Well, today we're making that dot disappear. I'm going to show you how to turn off Instagram's active status and get your digital peace back all in less time than it takes to watch a story.
Have you ever done this? You open Instagram just to scroll for a second and then your heart sinks a little. You just know someone saw you come online and now you feel like you owe them an instant reply. Yeah, that feeling. That's exactly what we're going to fix.
So, where does all that pressure come from? It's all thanks to Instagram's active status feature. We all know it. It's that little green dot or that active 5 minutes ago timestamp. Sure, it was designed to get us all talking more, but let's be honest, a lot of the time it feels less like an open door and more like you're being watched. But this isn't just a vague feeling of being watched. That pressure to be always on has a real, actual impact on us. And honestly, when you see the numbers on what happens when people finally turn it off, the benefits are kind of staggering. Just look at this number, 78%. According to a recent study on digital well-being, that's how many people felt their stress levels drop almost immediately after they disabled these last seen features. That is a huge majority of people finding instant relief from one little change. So the big question is, how do you join that 78%? Well, it's actually incredibly easy, and we're going to walk through it right now, step by step. Think of this as your quick guide to getting a little bit of your digital freedom back. Okay, first up, for pretty much everyone on their phone, you're going to start on your profile page, tap that little hamburger menu icon, and jump into Settings and Privacy. From there, look for Messages and Story Replies, and then tap Show Activity Status. All you got to do is flick that switch to off, and you're golden. And hey, if you're one of the people who uses Instagram on your computer, don't worry, it's just as simple. Go to the website, click the More button in that sidebar on the left, head into Settings, find Messages and Story Replies, and just uncheck the box for Show Activity Status. Done. All right, you did it. You flipped the switch and you are now officially invisible. But there is one really important thing you need to know about this newfound freedom. It's a bit of a trade-off. Basically, it's a two-way street. To get your privacy, you have to give up seeing when other people are online. So when your green dot vanishes, so does everyone else's. And you know what? For most people, that is a trade they are more than happy to make. Now, let's be really clear about something. Turning this off is not a total invisibility cloak. It's super important to understand what it actually hides and what it absolutely doesn't. We got to manage our expectations here. So here's the deal. What's hidden is your passive presence. That green dot, the last seen timestamp, all that stuff is gone. But your active choices, those are still visible. If you like a post, comment on something, watch someone's story, or open a DM, people are still going to see that. It hides your presence, not your actions. Okay, so for those of you who are thinking, I want even more control, you're in luck. Turning off your active status is really just the first step. Instagram actually has a couple of other really powerful tools hiding in the settings. First, there's quiet mode. You can think of this as the do not disturb sign for your entire Instagram account. It'll mute your notifications, but it also publicly changes your status to in quiet mode, so people know you're not ignoring them. It's absolutely perfect for when you need to focus on work, study, or just get some sleep. But what if your problem isn't with everyone? What if it's really just one specific person that's stressing you out? Well, that's exactly what the restrict feature is for. It lets you hide your online status from one person without all the drama of actually blocking them. I love how Dr. Alara Vance puts it. She calls it the surgical tool of privacy. And that's so perfect, right? It's surgical. It lets you go in and precisely manage one high-pressure relationship without having to change how you interact with literally everyone else. So we've gone through the how, but let's just take a step back and look at the why again. Because this isn't just about hiding a little green dot. This is about fundamentally changing your whole experience on Instagram. At the end of the day, what you're doing is setting a boundary. You're giving yourself permission to log off without feeling guilty. You're basically telling yourself and everyone else that you'll respond when you're ready. It's a move away from instant replies and toward intentional communication. And the data here is just wild. That feeling that you have to reply right away, it drops by 77%. Your overall digital distraction, cut in half. But get this is the kicker. Reported peace of mind goes up by 300%. 300%. The results really do speak for themselves. So it's just one tiny toggle buried in your settings, but it can make a massive difference in how you feel about using the app. You've got the guide, you've seen the data, and now the control is in your hands. So I guess the only question left is, are you ready to flip the switch?